guys, welcome back, dude. Mr. Guy. Guy himself. Like, welcome back, guys. Welcome back, Guy. Dude, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you. It's always a pleasure, dude. Man, I drank a little bit of coffee today. Yesterday, when I got home, I was so friggin' exhausted, and I feel like I did an awful job at this yesterday. So I apologize for just not having energy and just being super pooped. Not gonna lie. I'm still super pooped, but the coffee won't wear off for at least another hour. So, you know.
I will stay close to you.
Thanks for stopping the doom scroll. I know, dude. It's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. It's rough. Cause where are we? Why are we here? Let's go back to we gotta do our dailies. Yeah, dude. The doom scroll's rough. Like it's hard to get out of it. And you know how like, let me put my tinfoil hat on for a minute. But you know how there's like certain frequencies that affect the brain in a unique way that you really don't understand, right? Like there's like low tone frequencies that will make you poop your pants, that kind of thing. Like the brown note, you know what it is. You've all experienced the brown note. It's just okay, maybe that was just me. But anyway, like I think that they put like this frequency that's indiscernible in the shorts. Like I think it's in there to like just like do that to your brain to like and it's so hard to get out of it. You know what I mean? There's an app called Stay Free that can disable it. What? Disable what? Are you telling me that I'm right about the frequency then? Because I was just being you know, a conspiracy theorist. I was just making that up. I was literally making that up. But you've got to disable shorts, so it's like physically not available. Dude, that's something everybody needs. I don't think there's anything wrong with like a couple of shorts here and there. Like say you're taking a nice poo and you just want to sit down for 5 minutes and watch some shorts. Like I don't think that's a problem. Are there better things to do and fill your time with while you're having a poo? Yeah, like play a game of Sudoku or something. That's a lot better for you. But if you just sit there and scroll for hours, man, like it's rough. It's not good for you. It just like, not only is it an immense waste of time, but it does something to your brain that I just don't think we understand yet, because shorts have only been like a thing for so long, and we don't have like the information on it, right? But I think that it just jacks up your brain. It hijacks you. Yeah. Shuts Google down. Really? Interesting. It does. It literally shuts your brain off, dude. It turns you into like a temporary zombie. It's not good. Man, I wish I could like, you know how Pirate Software, I know y'all know who Pirate Software is. You'd probably rather watch him than me, but he was, at least for a long time, making shorts that he said that he designed to like break the algorithm, to like snap you out of the shorts. And I'm not gonna lie, dude, I thought it was kind of silly when he said that, and then I thought about it for a minute and I was like, you know what? It actually does. Like every single time I saw one of his shorts, even though I really enjoyed watching his shorts, every time it just broke me out of it. Like immediately I saw one of his shorts and I was like, oh, I'm done. Right? And yeah. You don't know who he is? Dude, I would look him up. Pirate Software. He's a cool dude. He's he became pretty darn big lately. Sorry, I'm just deciding which one I want to research. I was trying to figure out which one would be best for the time that we have left for the other ones, but it doesn't matter really. Yeah, Pirate Software is really cool, man. He's been doing live streams for quite a long time. In fact, he has like a stream that goes on 24 hours. He's got like a ferret rescue. Ferrets, if you for some reason you don't know what a ferret is, it's like a little, it's kind of like a squirrel but lower to the ground, and people have them as pets. They stink a little bit. It's not really like a squirrel. They're like little critters, dude, and they're super playful and they're super energetic and they go nuts. And he runs a rescue for ferrets, and he leaves a stream on 24/7 that just like films his ferrets running around and playing. Like, and oftentimes they're sleeping, right? But it's silly, you know, it's not too exciting. But if there's nobody else's stream happening when I quit, I send you guys there just because, like, why not? But Pyro Software, man, he's really cool. He's done a lot. He's a game developer as well. I think he used to work for Blizzard. I think it was Blizzard. I'm probably misquoting. But he used to work for one of these big giant companies until that big giant company, you know, did what big giant companies do. And he was like, to hell with this. I'm out of here. I'm doing my own thing. And he makes his own games now, and he does like streaming and all that. He's really cool, man. He's a good one. If you're looking for other streamers to check out, I recommend him. Now he's like pretty massive, so it doesn't have like the same small community vibe that some other creators that we have in the Discord has, but you know, he's pretty good. They kill your native wildlife? Oh, you're talking about ferrets? Yeah, they hunt. They I mean, ferrets are we might look it up. I don't know anything about ferrets, dude. Tiffany, hello. How do you do? How do you do? Alright, we gotta get our daily dungeons in here while we have this 2-hour buff on our person. Because I ate one of the crown foods last night since I ran out of food. And I don't want to waste it. So let's pop into this.
Nothing like a good...
That person was super grumpy. How do I do this? I do this every day. You think I'd figure it out by now. Wow! That was super fast. Trying to change the schedule? That's rough. Changing the schedule is not easy. Every now and then, if your schedule gets too jacked up, it's easier to pull like an all-nighter or just like a 24-hour or something. Like, if my schedule's really jacked up, that's what I do. I just stay up forever. And like, it's rough, it's difficult, but it does tend to fix the problem depending on what you're trying to do. I don't recommend staying up for like 30 hours though, it's not good for you. I've never done this dungeon. Am I not warmed up? What am I doing here? Do I have my set pieces on? I should. Alright. Dude, we gotta find an ability to replace our first slot with. It might just end up being the execute, to be honest. I kind of don't want it to be the execute, but the execute's so good. It's almost impossible not to use it. I kind of like not having it, but I kind of miss having it too. I don't know how to explain it. The thing I don't like about the execute is that it's like a channeled overtime ability, and it...
Feel our pain!
I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Like, you can say the same thing for the heavy attack. Like, the heavy attack's a channeled overtime ability, so you can't really do anything else while you're doing the heavy attack. But that's kind of what I don't like about the execute, is that I can't do anything else, and it takes some time. So as long as I get my dots out, it's definitely worth it, but... I think it's worth it anyway. It's a good ability.
They locked the gate. We'll have to find another way through.
Whoa, where did he go? Where are you going? Do we go? I think we go. What dungeon is this? Exiled Redoubt. You know what? Nah.
What?
We don't know who that
It's from Westworld.
Doesn't matter. Stop the
Might not be a new dungeon. They did release 2 new dungeons yesterday for PC. I don't know how long it's been out for console. Boom. Oh, but we were talking earlier about shorts and like how they just like they do something weird to your brain, dude. They just like suck you in, and it's this like internal addictiveness. Like, it's a level of addictiveness that you don't know you have unless you know you have it. I don't know how else to explain it, but like some people are more susceptible to addictive things, right? Addiction runs genetically in your families and stuff like that. But I think that even if you're not susceptible, if you don't have an addictive personality, shorts are one of those things that will absolutely do it to you. Like, it's crazy. Shorts and like TikTok and all that crap, like reels, whatever you want to call it, like it's all so freaking manipulative of your mind. It just like, it does something, man. And I don't know who figured it out, but I have a feeling they're going to go to prison one day. Like, there's going to be an entire generation of children that grows up like consuming nothing but shorts for an extensive period of time every single day. And that alone is going to be like probably like bring back the chopping block kind of worthy, right? Like or like burn them at the stake, like, because it is a serious manipulation of the human mind. And I think that it affects us in a way that we just don't understand. And I think it affects kids in a way we really don't understand, man, because kids' minds are so malleable and so susceptible. Like, it cannot be good. There's nothing positive that can come from it at all. You don't learn anything. Even if it's like an educational short, even if it's something that like teaches you like about history or like whatever, like you don't retain any of that. Like, it's all just gone. It's crazy. It's not good. But yeah, tasty chicken drumsticks, dude. I haven't had some good fried chicken. Why am I here? I haven't had some fried chicken in a long time. Okay, let's just take care of the ads. There's Spong? Wait, what? They take it all in it. Wait, there's Sponge? Wait. Oh, you're talking about kids in shorts. I thought you were talking about chicken, dude. I was like, what are you talking about? No, that makes more sense. You're right. You're right, man. That's a child's brain is much like a sponge. You don't know what a spong is? I don't know, but it does sound like a racial slur. Sounds like something Mafia would make up.
I'm sorry I failed you.
Okay. It's a pretty simple boss fight.
He had a duty.
I think that might have been a side
He
boss.
could not see it through. I will not allow the same to happen to me.
Sorry about the sniffles, dude. My allergies are getting me, man. It's like that time of year. It's always that time of year. All year it's that time of year. And I don't know. It doesn't matter what I do. Allergies will always just run my life. But the weather is changing. So, I'm sorry about the sniffles. I wish I could, like, find a way to isolate the audio and just turn it off. Wow, that is gonna be... This whole floor is spikes.
Like the rest of these dogs.
You Spong, I will eat a muffin while trying to understand why my pickleball racket is wonky. You freaking locked it in, son. You nailed it. You know exactly what the heck Mafia is all about, dude. Ooh, are we actually gonna do hard mode? I mean, we can.
You won't stop us. I will ensure that. Your death looms.
Okay. I don't know the mechanics, but I think I'm just faster than the teammates.
together. You fought. You outlived your welcome.
I want a piece of this fight.
What is going on here? I don't know what the boss is doing.
Interloper.
What a shield from the healer, dude. We have a freaking cracked healer right now.
Out of my way.
I feel like I should have been able to dodge roll through those spikes, but I'm not gonna complain.
Toy with
We will not be separated. I control the execution. I will
Oh,
crush
buddy.
the spirit out of
Holy.
you. Your fate is sealed.
Dang, bro. We gotta get that healer back up for the tank.
You're barely worth the effort.
Oh, how is he alive? Ooh, how am I alive? I don't know what that blue health bar is,
Time we were rid of you.
but it wasn't me, and it was definitely something that saved my life.
Going to ruin everything.
Nope. There'll be enough of your channeled abilities. I feel like my crit chance is low today.
Too far.
Maybe I'm just unlucky. God dang, bro. That poor healer. Just getting freaking bodied. Oh, we gotta get him up.
This fight is stale.
Oh my, 17,400 health. Wait, don't I have more health than that? I should have probably dodge rolled. I think I might have been able to dodge that attack.
laggards, enemies of peace.
That guy was like a praying mantis, man.
reprobates. I do this for Caecilius. Nobles won't stop this war until they feel the pain of loss.
Dude, so before that fight started, I told the teammates that I don't know the mechanics, and one of them replied by saying, none of us know the mechanics. I feel like we've done really well so far for nobody doing the dungeon. A polished shell shard. That's interesting. I think that's just a junk item that gets sold. What is like super itchy tonight? Frog, give me your guts. Give me your guts.
I don't like
No, no,
being
no, no, no.
watched.
Teammates, I'm on the way. I can't use heavy attacks.
Let's separate. You find out where this path goes.
What the heck are those things? Atronach spiders. Oh, that would be a sick pet, dude. That would be a sick pet. I like those guys. Oh, I kind of want one. Atronach spider. I don't think we've ever seen that before. Ho, 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 whoa, 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 what? Heavy sack? They were gonna launch it with the catapult, huh? Give me your backpack. All of it. Give me a recipe. Yeah. I think I already have that, but I will take it. I'm coming, I'm sorry. I was looting and scooting, boys.
I should have guessed
You never succeeded in this fire.
Wait, are we not going this way?
The war for your precious empire killed innocent.
I feel like we missed a boss fight or something.
For the teacher who taught peace.
Wait,
but never
where did they go?
stopped
Oh, they took a portal somewhere. I'm lost.
fighting. Weep for the
Soldier
teacher who taught
stash.
peace.
They said there's a secret boss back here. What are these things? What is that? Is it like a little statue? Just a bunch of junk floating around.
Correct.
It's gotta be this one. It's not that one.
You already lost. Your greed distracts you.
Okay.
Nothing.
It really does, dude. The time flies. Especially playing this game, man. It's ridiculous how fast time goes.
It's all glittering garbage.
Ow. These books are annoying, man. Possessed objects gained. Okay.
I get it now. Peace is worth fighting for.
You can't loot anything in this room? Yeah, dude, I've got like... How much health do I have? 27,000 almost. I got hit by an ability earlier that did 17,000, and I died from it. Crusty bread. That's my jam right there. Okay, I did come through here and kind of sort of loot.
Precious empire killed
Chest.
Your murder
Do your work.
I'd love to find a recipe that I don't have. Give me like a purple recipe of anything. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. I just want something fun. I want to feel good about looting all this stuff. I just want it to pay off. All these times I've spent just like ignoring everything in the dungeon, forgetting the teammates, being like, I'll be back, don't worry. I swear I'm not gonna leave. I'm just here to take the loot, and nothing every time. This looks like a safe place.
You go no further.
We learned to control Atronox's children.
Run them back way.
This storm will
Got
stop
him.
those spiders.
Feel what Jado feels. I cannot be stopped.
Bring the spiders to the storm.
Fire, Blackwind. I command you.
Open anything that can be interacted with. I know, dude. It's the loot goblin mentality. It's like it's a problem. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, the 0.0001% chance that I actually get something good is worth it. it's worth every second.
I will stamp you out.
No, you're not. We'll put the whooping
Lead
on
the
you.
spiders to their doom.
Ow! My freaking face!
Fiend, descend. I am undefeated.
Oh, how am I alive? Died less than 500 health.
This will stop them.
You will suffer like no other.
Do we have such a good healer? Holy. And shout out to the tank, dude, for just being friggin' locked in. And our DPS. Dude, this is a good team. Every one of these guys.
I remember hearing about the diplomatic mission Vander Allen mentioned. Generals from each alliance went to peace.
Dang it, dude, my foot is so itchy. It's like the top of my foot. Like... I can't get it. It just won't, like, itch. You know what I mean? It just keeps coming back.
Kill the invader.
I don't want to be there. You go crazy on the basis your friend played the game before you, and he made a base. He made a 4-story mansion, and a library, bedroom, banquet hall, and so much around of space. Wait, what game is this? That wasn't this game, was
Don't
it?
leave that orb unattended. That power. It feels like a monsoon.
I love building bases, guy. There's something about it. I don't know what it is. I just really enjoy doing it.
For a mother destroyed by...
It's a form of like creative expression in a way, you know?
No one is supposed to be here.
Plus, like, my real house kind of sucks. It could always be worse, but
This is your fault.
you know, this ain't no ranch house or nothing like that. It's just a cheap apartment, and I love it here and all. But it does feel really good to build just something better in a game. We're fine. Lord of the Rings. Oh, bro, you should talk to Dadbot about that game. Dadbot loves Return to Moria. Excuse me, I can't say it for some reason.
He's gone. I don't understand it.
You're on a space because you're in a cave? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about the game. But like I said, DB loves it, man. He has so much fun with it. He hasn't talked about it for a minute, but that's all he was playing for a long time. Apparently it's quite a good game.
Die!
I mean, do you ever really finish a game like that, though? I feel like you could play it for quite a long time and not get through it. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant.
Mother's fate waits for father. I am the cause. I can stop it.
This is a long dungeon, bro. Holy crap. This has to be it. It looks like we're coming up on the final boss. It also looks like we missed something up here, but I don't know if we did or not.
Kato! It's over! Stop this madness!
I will not rest until the Alliance armies burn! They will pay for my son's
10 million
death.
health is wild. It's not even hard mode.
I'll work on breaking this ward. You take care of the Atronach.
Like how she's like, take care of the Atronach as if it's just like taking out the trash. She's like, it'll be fine, you'll do it. You'll be alright. Everybody in the group is ready. It will not let me ready up, but that's okay. We're in it. Oh my gosh. I have a feeling these ads are gonna stack up pretty quickly, so This arena is getting cluttered, isn't it? We're doing great. I just couldn't get out of that circle. I should have rolled out, but I didn't want to burn all that stamina. What a game, dude.
I'm going after Kato.
I feel bad about dying there, but it is what it is. That was a really good fight, dude. I like that dungeon. It's just very long. Much longer than most dungeons, I think. I guess we did go out of our way to hit some side bosses.
Sorry about your son, Kato, but I can't
So you
let
kind
you
of
kill
expect it to be
anyone
longer.
else. He can use the...
Nice, dude. Why is this guy crying? Because we whooped his little butt. A bunch of achievements. That's good. That's bloody good. Let's eat that too. Sorry, I'm just trying to clean up the inventory a little bit. It got a little messy.
Why
No,
did he
not
only...
you, lady.
Deals and bargains.
Deals and bargains. You can have all of that, but you better not touch my freaking crusty bread, Crow. I swear on my life. Adds offensive pen, adds crit chance, adds weapon and spell damage, dealing damage with a fully charged heavy attack, places an electric charge on yourself and below your enemy. After 1 second, both charges explode in a 4-meter blast, dealing 4,000 shock damage to enemies hit. This can occur once every 6 seconds and scales off the higher of your weapon or spell damage. Every 6 seconds? That's not bad. That's not bad. After 1 second, both charges explode in a 4-meter blast. See, that would be good for... Now, it has to be a fully charged heavy attack. That would just be good for ad clear, but I wonder how the single target would be. Because technically, you could hit both, right? I'm assuming, like, the target would explode, and if you're standing on top of the target, then you also get the damage from you exploding. So you're not just looking at 4,000 shock damage, you're looking at 8,000 shock damage. And if they both crit, that's 32,000 shock damage. What? No. No, 4K and 4K would be 8K each, right? 16,000 shock damage, potentially. I was going to say 32,000 seems like a lot. But every 6 seconds, 16,000 extra damage. I don't know. Maybe it's probably not as good as the Noble Duelist set, but that's not bad. I kind of like the idea of that. Well, in combat, casting an ability that leaves an effect on the ground creates a 6-meter vortex that deals 16,500 physical damage over 5 seconds to enemies inside of it. After 5 seconds, enemies within the vortex are dealt 8,000 physical damage over 5 seconds. This can occur every 15 seconds. That was kind of crazy. There's a lot of penetration on that for some reason, though. I can't really see that being a PvP thing. I mean, maybe a PvP thing. There's not like an AoE heavy attack thing. I was gonna say this could pair really well, or like even whatever the set's called that pulls enemies together. I can't believe we got the necklace for that set too. That's crazy. Blocking 3 attacks within 10 seconds creates an 8-meter wind shield at your feet for 10 seconds. Enemies within the area gain minor brittle, increasing their crit damage taken by 10%. While you're in the area, you gain major protections, reducing your damage taken by 10%. This can occur every 7 seconds. You can have 1 wind shield active at a time. So it lasts 10 seconds, but it activates every 7 seconds. That's pretty good. Minor brittle, man. That's kind of a tough thing to get a hold of in most cases. I think like the Warden probably has easy access to minor brittle. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's pretty good too. It's not terrible. What the heck is this? That's the headpiece, right? Adds max health. When you take damage, you gain one random effect for 6 seconds. Gain minor protection, reducing your damage by 5%. Gain damage shield that absorbs 6,000 damage and heal for 1,000 every 2 seconds. The health restoration scales off of your max health and can occur every 4.5 seconds. No, that's not very good. I mean, it's alright, but I feel like there's better ways to have uptime on shields and on minor protection. Banished Cells 1, Exiled Redoubt. Did we not just do that? We did. Nice, so we got our random and our undaunted done at the same time. That's pretty sweet.
I think I read about this place.
Banished Cells
in a
1
book
and
from my
Vaults of
time.
Madness.
It is quite different from what I recall. Perhaps I misremember. Pay me no mind.
Banished Cells 1. Vaults of Madness. Boom. What else do we have going on here? What? I don't want to delete it. Why would I want to delete it? How's this doing? We got 5 points? Okay, we're not there yet, but we're getting there. I guess we go back to Stonefalls while we're just chillaxing. I should probably just turn this in while I'm here too. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna have to come back eventually anyway, but I'll get the quest out of the inventory.
I don't cavort.
Thanks, lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw into the guild chat to see if we can maybe get into a trial. I doubt there's anything crazy happening right now, but you never know. Even if it's just a normal trial, I don't really have an issue doing that. Anything at this point will be nice. In fact, I'd love to do Cloud Rest to start collecting some of that set. I forget what it's called. What is it called? Reliquance. I want to get my hands on that set. Oh, man. Am I going the right way? Hey, yeah. I think it wants me to collect that other piece on the other side of the map, too. Spooters, keep it to yourselves. What are your thoughts on Epic Games? Personally, you hate the launcher's UI? I don't use it. I don't know if that answers your question or not, but I don't use it. I don't even have it on my PC. Mostly, I don't like the games on Epic Games Launcher. I'd say like 99% of the games on there I have zero interest in whatsoever. They do have a couple of good ones from time to time. Like, every now and then there's some bangers. But they're very few and far between. And I don't bother with it. I know DB's like tried multiple times to get me to download it because he's like, this game's free every month. These games are free every month, and they give away free games every month. And I'm just like, I don't care about that game. I don't want to play that game. Like, there's a reason they're giving it away for free. That game sucks. That's just how it is, man. I don't know. Like I said, it's alright. It's got a couple of good games, and I'm pretty sure things like Fortnite are on it, right? And I don't have any interest in Fortnite. So, if you have an interest in Fortnite, then, like, there ain't nothing wrong with Battle.net, or friggin' whatever it's called. Battle.net's awful. Battle.net's way worse than Epic Games. I hate Battle.net, dude. I hate, like... You want to talk about UI problems? You want to talk about, like, qualities of games on launchers? Like, Battle.net is awful. It's basically just Call of Duty. And, like, a couple of Blizzard games. That's it. Thought I was missing something. Whoa! You only have it because Fortnite is fun to goof around with friends. Yeah, I understand why people like it. I understand the appeal of it. Personally, it's not my game. Like, but I don't like any game that's in the style of Fortnite. Like, anything that's like a battle royale is just not for me. So, yeah, dude, I understand. I'm not dissing nobody for enjoying it. Video games are meant to be enjoyed, man. I think, guy, if I had friends that were interested in playing Fortnite, I would probably enjoy playing Fortnite, but I don't. So I don't. You know? Smack Daddy. It's not your favorite? It was sadly too many hours spent in it. Well, to be fair, like, I have many thousands of hours in games that I would complain about. Games that I don't appreciate very much. Yeah, so it's all a part of the process. In the wise words of Primus, they can't all be zingers. $16,000 hours on a certain game? On a certain game. Would that be My Little Pony? Or Sims Candyland? $16,000 hours in a game? That's a good question. I don't know how he has 16,000 hours in a game. I thought I spent a lot of time on this game. Like, we were just talking about hours the other day, and Bryson did me a favor and looked up how many hours I had on PlayStation for this game. 2,500. I felt like 2,500 was a ridiculous amount of hours. And yet, you know, and plus another 300 on top of what I've got now. So, like, that is a lot of hours. 16,000 hours is like, it's kind of criminal, man. Peppa Pig Simulator. Now, don't be knocking Dadbot's favorite game. Actually, that's Canadian Frog's favorite game. If you know who Froggy is. Whoa! Holy friggin'. I just threw my mouse across the table.
Veranil! Haruldor! CJ!
Oh.
I can feel
It's a pretty good burst. I know this is like an early game dungeon, but still feels good to hit that. Blasting them enemies. Doing friggin' damage. I just did a... Whoa! Simon! That's quite a way to get banned from YouTube. Did it come through? No. Why would you say that, dude? I'm doing alright, man. How was your little grumpy butt? Are you okay? It seems like you're having a bad day. Oops. Uh-oh. Simon, if you got banned from the chat by YouTube, let me know. I'll try to find a way to unban you. Even though I don't know, if YouTube bans you, we got a problem. If it's one of my mods, it's a different story, but... Hit me through Discord or something if it breaks. YouTube doesn't let you type sex, and that's a word that I will not say. But let YouTubers do it. Well... Yeah. You're right. It's retarded.
Is that you, Sirion? I don't know how you defeated those Banekin, but I'll be glad to send more. I'm going to it's the outside. So the Keepers are afraid to face me. Very well. You'll die in their stead.
Prevent him from teleporting? I've never seen him stay in one spot for long enough. We're doing really good numbers. I mean, that was solid. Not bad.
Haven't you noticed that the pact I
Blessings from my moon mother.
Ignore his words, Keepers. Begin
What was the last one?
separation.
Vault of Madness. Wait, what was this?
Are you not doing?
This was Banished Cells. Okay.
So love to see magic. Is that what this is? This isn't as grand as the spells I learned from the Daedra.
Alright, let's get out of here. Nice clean dungeon. Dungeon! Dungeon! The queues are fast today, too. I wonder if Update 45 brought some people back.
Make some
Voice sounded
well-placed
like
bets,
someone from
and you
Heathers,
may
a very,
be
very
lucky enough to
unhinged
double
musical.
that
I've
find.
never heard of that. I'm not really a musical kind of guy. But I know that the voice actors in this game get around quite a lot. They do lots of voice acting, not just from like Bethesda games, but from all sorts of different stuff. Now I know I'm not in combat. Where's this guy at? He wants the duel. Now wait a second. That's not fair. This resets in 4 or 5 hours. Crap, dude. How do we do this? We just need to do 3. We need to kill enemies with class abilities. Kill 5 wild or domestic animals. Which we just killed 4. Recharge 2 weapon enchantments. Where the heck did my dungeon just go? I lost it. A blessed crucible. Alright. It sounded like the guy who sang the song My Dead Gay Son. Why is that allowed to come through on YouTube chat, but nothing else is? It's a banger? I've never heard that ever, but it does sound good. I'm talking spec. So, the guy that we just joined the party with, he was trying to do endeavors for his dailies. And he was asking in the zone chat if somebody would allow him to just like duel and kill and revive and duel and kill and revive. And I was like, yeah, I'd like to do it too. And so I joined him, and somebody else in the zone chat was talking all the smack. Like, saying like, this guy's awful at the game, he can't even win a duel, like he sucks so bad, I can't believe he's even playing this game. So I had to say something back. Like, I had to say something about his mama. Let him know. Did that count as an endeavor? It did not. It did not. Wild or domestic animals?
A new hunting partner. Thank you for this. That's it then. Stone Falls holds nothing for me now. I'll set out for Deshawn presently. Perhaps I'll see you down the road.
I don't remember this quest. I'm talking more smack. Okay, hold on a second. We gotta like change the setting here real quick. This guy's still making fun of that other guy in the zone chat, so I've got to defend him a little bit. Okay, you know? Prevent attacking innocents. I think we have to turn that off for this.
It'll take a lot of soap to clean your record.
Raham, Tamid. Even I know
A
not to
crime
be
has
so
been committed.
careless.
Call a guard.
Shut up, lady. Gosh. Did that count? I'm trying to get these endeavors done. That did count. We need one more. Really, Zareth? Zareth, I think, just took that kill, which was crazy. Zareth! I was gonna say, dude, come on, man. Stop punching him. What's he doing?
Do not catch a splinter, Tamid.
This guy is still talking smack. He's got something wrong with his life. There's something wrong with him. There's this game that's near pure skill that you've not played for ages. So you thought you'd get sucked. You would suck, but first game, some guy called you a hacker, and sorry, these are rough sentences to read, brother. You've been called a hacker at least 7 times. That's crazy. You sound like Smack Daddy right now. Smack Daddy rolls up and murders everybody and does not lose. He has like 188 KD or something, and everybody calls him a hacker. Everybody.
What in?
Your dyslexia is kicking in? No, no worries. Mine was kicking in trying to read it, dude. I was having a hard time. It's all good. It's not a problem. I'm not good at reading to begin with. Boom. Enchanting's just so far, but so close. It's alright. It's not as bad as like Simon's sentences, so it's all good.
Everything is brighter when we
No
travel
offense,
together.
Simon. I like how Simon never actually showed up in chat one time. He said some things that YouTube disagreed with and got automatically removed from the chat. It's like not even anything that I could do about it, unfortunately. Like, he was asking for it. But I think he had fun, so that's what matters.
Show me your claws.
Can I make that? Ooh. No way. I feel like that was way too steep to just run up. School level is so bad that me, a dyslexic with English being my second language, is one of the best in the class. I'd hate to hear the rest of your class try to type, dude. That was a rough one. I know, I understood exactly what you said. And don't get me wrong, nobody types and texts in full sentences, but that one was hurting. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, that's what I get for talking smack. My game just freezes and dies. It's just fast travel. Guy, I don't even know where you're from, man. You say English isn't your first language. Are you, I want to say you're maybe from India. But I have no idea. I don't think we've ever actually talked about it. And you don't have to say so if you do not wish to.
I see the trophies of some fearsome creatures hanging from your pack. It takes skill to hunt such prey.
All the creatures you spoke of are diggity dead.
These beasts made our people suffer. We've gathered this reward for you. I could pray for your kills to be quick and many, but you don't need my blessings. You're already a great hunter. You'd be a great asset to any Ashram tribe.
French.
If you weren't a heretic, that is.
What, you said you were born in an overseas department. What does that mean? Wait, so were you born in France or somewhere in French?
If my superiors weren't watching, we could deal with this in a
Let you
different
eat my
fashion.
freaking butt,
I usually
Ebonheart
deal
Guard.
with a better class of criminal. Go on.
How about the coin? tougher than you look.
Somebody, dude, this guy's still in the world chat, like talking smack. I think he's just having fun with it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a bit of fun too. There's a separate conversation going on about pineapple on pizza. And I was like, I'd put pineapple on that dude's mom if he keeps talking smack. And he's just losing his mind. It's kind of funny. So it's a place they colonized that has the same laws and government. Wait. Whereas French Polynesia, which you also lived in, but not because it has its own laws and government. What? I don't even know where Polynesia is, if I'm being totally honest. I have no idea. But that is kind of neat, dude. Snap. Boys, we are almost done with Stonefalls. Boys and gals, there are both of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. I didn't want to run past that guard because he was going to get upset about my little itty bitty bounty. Wait, so where were you born then? It was a place that was colonized by France and had French laws and governmental rule. But where was it? It wasn't Polynesia, was it? Cause like, I guess like if your parents are French, right, and they speak Francis. I don't know why that was so funny to me, but and you're born in like another country, it's most likely you're gonna learn French, right? But if you're like permanent residents there, then you'll likely learn both languages. You might learn like your parents' language first, maybe. I don't know.
Is most fortunate.
Reunion Island is an island off the coast of Madagascar.
Are
you freaking for real, dude?
And you could be of great assistance to me.
You were born on an island off of Madagascar to French parents. Dude, that sounds like a story you made up. That sounds cool.
Now I've been studying how the Brothers of Strife were created. These ruins are fascinating.
Did they have lemurs?
Can reveal only so much. I need a brave person to visit the past and tell me what actually happened that day. I've concocted a ritual to summon spirits present on that day. Talk to whoever appears. This should imbue you with the essence of that moment. You'll also need to find the Heartstones. Then we can open the gateway to the past. Mind the stories the spirits tell you. There's much to be learned from talking to the dead.
Yeah, and so little to be learned from talking to Bryson. The man doesn't exist. He lived in Tahiti, in a small island 200 kilometers away that you could bike around in all day. What? That's cool, man. Wait, so what prompted like all this travel, right? I'm assuming a lot of it had to like or took place when you were a bit younger. So like, did your parents like participate in the military? Like, did they do something that required you guys to travel, or was it just like, screw it, man, we got this. Like, let's just enjoy and just whatever. Let's just run. Because that'd be cool too.
These statues depict the horrors of the past, when the elven Kai'ma fought the invading human needs. This was the birthplace of the mightiest magic the Kai'ma ever conceived. As a Telvanni, I must know everything.
Okay. We're learning a little bit more about the Telvanni, just a little bit. Telvanni, question mark. This is what we want.
Yes, that is my house, Three be praised. While the other houses have entangled themselves in this Ebonheart Pact, our wizard lords, in their wisdom, have kept us apart.
Interesting.
Power comes through knowledge, ancient and modern.
Okay, it didn't tell me much at all about Telvanni, but whatever.
These violent statues depict the horrors of the past. These are the Brothers of Strife, immortalized in stone. It was here our ancestors, the Kai'ma, made their final stand against the Needs. And it was here they created the Brothers of Strife.
Okay. Yeah, dude, Guy, I don't think that really answers the question, but cool, I guess. Dude, W for racism, maybe. I don't. Don't clip that. It was a joke.
Good find, Tommy.
Okay. Oh wait. Do this thing up here. I thought we were gonna go talk to that guy again. Don't do it. I said don't do it. Where are you going?
Wait, this is where the final battle took place. Why am I here?
Help me understand the past. Tell me a little bit about the battle.
All my life I fought for the Khyma. I skirmished with Dwemer and drove beasts from the Ashlands, until a greater threat loomed. The Need struck Stonefalls with a lust for territory and slaughter. They were men of the North, violent and cruel.
It sounds like white people.
My brother and I were the greatest generals of the Khyma, yet even we couldn't stem the tide of Needic muscle and iron. We were desperate. The Sorcerer's plan to create the Brothers of Strife offered us a way out.
And you took it?
Of course we did. We were losing. Our homeland, everything we'd fought to build, was about to fall to these vile humans. There could be no peace with the Needs. I became one of the brothers to serve my people.
Why did he call them humans? I don't think I've ever heard the term human in this game ever. Like, it's always Dwarven, Elven, Orcish, Khajiit, like, Breton. I've never in my once heard that. That's interesting. Typo. It was a mistake in the writing.
I know this place. We made our last stand here many years ago. Gone. Why am I here?
Help me understand the past.
We fell back, retreating from fort to stronghold. Whole companies were lost defending our people. The Needs besieged our cities and burned our farms. Our sorcerers made a plan, and we lured the humans here. We drew a line in the ash. At this temple, we declared we would go no further. My troops held the line in the riverbed below, while Sadal and I made the sacrifice. We became the Brothers of Strife, and as brothers ended this war.
Interesting. His name was Balrith? Balrith was the name of... Maybe it was Balgreth. Not Balreth. But it's the name of that one creature that we needed to bind that the mages used to fight against the Covenant in the main quest line here in Stonefalls.
You have spoken to the spirits. What did you learn? General Balrith and Legate Sadal. My calculations were correct. Not that I expected any less. By talking to them, you're now attuned to the final clash between Khyma and Need. Now, all you have to do is step into the past.
The dude following me, he's a companion. It's just an AI. It's like you can build them however you want. You can make them like a tank. You can make them like a healer or a DPS. But I like him as just a healer for some like. I don't know, it's just a little extra support to make world bosses easier, but it's basically just like a little sidekick. They're pretty awful at the game, though, if I'm being honest. Like, I'd say he's 80% worthless, and the 20% that he's not worthless, he's usually unnecessary. Maybe like 85% worthless.
Of course, I forgot.
Their AI is
We did
just
not conceive
awful.
this plan. In the base of the statue, just north of here, is a shrine dedicated to Boethia. Go there and offer the Heartstones to the brothers.
Boethia.
There is one thing to know. I don't want to waste this opportunity because you made a foolish mistake. Those in the past will see you as one of Balreth's soldiers. Act the part. I can't say what will happen if you don't.
How about you do it yourself, twat waffle?
History
Disrespect.
lessons? Very well, if you insist.
Kiss my freaking butt, douchebag. I hate this guy now. I can't believe he just said that to us. No. Okay. There we go.
Halt, soldier. The Needs are amassing just beyond the ridgeline. I need to speak to General Bolreth. Have you seen him?
The general sent me to report to you what you need.
You're just in time. Our people are being slaughtered. General Bolreth needs to prepare at the altar. We've got some dirty business ahead. It's time to teach these savages what it means to cross the Khyma.
Interesting.
Blood for blood, their violence shall be repaid. Soldier, are you ready to begin?
What you need?
Kill the Need troops. Make the river run red with their blood. Take their hearts as trophies.
Wow.
Once you've decimated the front lines, the Need chieftain must pay. We, the Khyma, have paid enough. Now it is the enemy's turn. Just so. The Need's war chief is named Ornskar. Kill her and cut out her heart. When you have these sacrifices in hand, head to the ritual altar in the center of the temple. We'll be waiting.
Okay.
This is justice. That the blood of fallen Needs will open the way for their defeat. Go, soldier. Kill the troops and slay Ornskar. Then report at the ritual altar.
It's a fun name for some reason. I want to know why the army's here, though.
Our retreat here was no accident, soldier. Only at this place of Daedric power can we complete the ritual of calling. We'll wrench the Daedra from their dark plane, split them open, and use their power and Need blood to save our people.
Okay, they're not sounding like good guys right now. I was like kind of excited to learn their side of the story, right? Because the Needs sound like they just got slammed and it wasn't fair. They were feeling like the good guys, and I was hoping that just maybe these guys, the other side of the party, would have a justified reason for doing what they're doing, but they're sounding pretty dark right now. Using Daedric power to defeat your enemy? Just rough. She did say it was required to save her people, though. Which, if it's required to save her people, I mean, like, maybe I can understand. I do feel like cutting out their hearts is a bit excessive.
Be gone!
Whoop. Nope. Okay, he's still chasing me, which is a bit of an issue. Dang it, hold on a second. Enemies, I don't know what your problem is, but you need to lock it in. They're never gonna win the war if they keep acting like that.
Honor to you, soldier. I'll take the bloody offerings and ready them for the ritual. Are you prepared for the next step?
Sure.
Kill the Daedra at the nearby ruins. Take what we need from them.
What do we need from them?
We are gathering the essences of these Daedra. Speak with the acolytes. They know how to summon them.
Can you explain more about this ritual?
You're only a soldier, so I'll spare you details. We're infusing the blood of our enemies and the Daedric essences you collect into our chosen vessels. The General and his brother have volunteered themselves for this sacrifice. The General and his brother will die. The power they receive will consume them. But they will be reborn, more fearsome than even the mightiest horde of Need warriors. We, the Chimera, will win this day.
He's just gonna pop out looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, dude. This is a bad idea.
In the end, we are stronger.
I got your stuff.
I don't know if I can go through with this, soldier.
What?
These sorcerers ask much. Everything, in fact.
Well, I thought you were all about this, dude. What's the problem?
They've created a spell to fill us with raw elemental power, greater than our enemies can stand, if it works. What they can't say is what happens to us. Will my brother and I still remain, or will we be nothing but beasts of destruction? Yes, I must be. I wonder what the lens of history will show when our people look back on this day. Will my brother and I be remembered as the saviors of our race? Or will we be known as monsters and horrors?
It's a fantastic question. I think we know the answer to that, but he sounded more human.
Sadal and I are ready to make the sacrifice. We have only a few moments. The Needs are about to break the line, but Sadal and I will save our people and be remembered forever. Help the sorcerers complete the ritual. Pray at the brazier, soldier. Pray for the destruction of our enemies.
Okay. What if I just pretend? It looks like it worked. Oh yeah, there's there they are.
You return. What did you learn?
Witness the birth of the brothers. They use Daedric essence and the need blood for a ritual.
Need blood. I should have seen this. The Chimera thought they were gods. Backed into a corner, they turned to dark rituals. This was dangerous magic. I must contemplate this. Still, I am quite grateful that you did not fail.
Georgette,
interesting.
You are stronger every moment.
Alright, where do we go next? I don't want to leave the queue, that's my bad. Guys, I gotta pee so bad. I'll be right back. Give me just a minute. Alright. Alright. Oh, good timing. Good timing on the dungeon. Let's get it. I think we can finish Stonefalls tonight too, for sure.
Pray for mercy.
What are you hiding for, buddy?
The hearts of the Dunmer
It's looking like that
are
other
as
deity's
dry as
gonna
their land.
gonna decline. He didn't decline. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'll be honest, dude. I don't love the Blessed Crucible. Like, it is a good dungeon. It's not bad, but I've done it a lot. Like, a lot really quickly. I was looking for a set piece that came from here, and I ended up like grinding the dungeon out super hard. I got the sets, but now I just don't want to do this dungeon anymore.
Fresh meat for the crucible, eh?
Let's feed him to the dirt hog.
Good idea. Get 'em, boys. I guess that'll do. Open the gate.
Check it out!
Shameful, teammates. I killed an entire group by myself. There's 3 of you. What happened?
You I smash you to bits.
Hell no. I am playing this game.
Over here.
Why is he so thick, dude? Gosh.
Are they worthy enough to face the pack? Let the games begin.
Let the games begin. This reminds me of like the Hunger Games for some reason. Where did I get those vibes?
Impressive. Let's see if they can handle something a little harder, eh?
I need aid!
Excellent. You're doing very well.
It looks as if there's some
No,
fight
no.
in our
We
challenges
should
after
check our
all.
weekly endeavors.
Take them down.
I've already done them? Oh my gosh. This guy is uber AFK. He's just sitting here watching, and that drives me nuts.
Yeah, they bested the finest sloths, drunkards, and fools we had to offer.
Adorable. Shall we give them a pendant?
I say, let's see how these soft skins fare against a real challenge.
To arms.
Right.
Light it!
Oh, we gotta group up, fools. What are we doing? No. Group up. Oh no. It's going badly. I can't move. Oh my gosh. I would like to use this, thank you. I guess the teammates weren't trying to play the game there. They're not happy with me for pulling the enemies together. And I'm not really sure I understand why you wouldn't want to pull the enemies together. It's like the whole point of a dungeon is to go in and kill all the enemies. So I don't know, but I think we're gonna be fine. He'll get over himself. I'm gonna try not to eat my crusty bread right now. We just ran out of our food buff. I maybe should eat the crusty bread. It only lasts a half hour. I cannot move. What the heck? The Grand Melee. I hate this lady, dude.
Now for the true test. I've tamed the most
I
exotic
hate her
and
so much.
dangerous beasts from the dark corners of Tamriel to test these challengers! The first monstrosities presented for your entertainment come from the ashlands of Morrowind. Creatures laid waste to an entire village before I captured them.
Shut up.
Without further ado, it is my great honor to present a magically crafted strain of shock. I call them Incineration Beetles!
I don't know why I'm tanking them all, but you know what? It's working.
These challenges are surprisingly fierce. Is the real reason you've come today?
I like this guy's armor. It's not like super flashy, but it's clean, dude. He looks like a paladin. I really like the sword and shield.
Impossible! How did you win? From the volcanic island of Vardenfell, a creature of fury that knows no mercy! The vicious, the cruel, the Troll King! Alright. Almost 3 hours to get your well maybe schedule? What do you mean by well maybe? Like, no promises? Because that would drive me insane. Like, I need a well, definitely. I need like a schedule. Like, you either give me something or you don't give me at all. Like, that would drive me insane. And they're just like, I don't know. We'll let you know. Show up sometime. Oh wow, that was the whole room. I didn't expect all of those enemies to come out there. That's cool. I didn't know you could pull them. Where's hard mode? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I am the blessed crucible. You are nothing.
Why am I tanking? My goodness. That'll be a no-no to that. Dude, I think he's a Templar tank. That's pretty banging. What's the DPS doing? What was he doing? The boss was immune to all damage and he was just sitting there auto-attacking it. I don't know what that was about.
My legend live on.
I kind of find it hard to believe that he's never done this dungeon before. What level is he? Oh, he's level 144. Maybe he's never done this dungeon before. That's a possibility. But, I was wondering, I was like, what the heck is he doing? You've got to know. You can't not know.
Many paths await us.
Oh, yeah. That's it. That's the dailies in the bag. I do have 46 gold bounty. Let's, you know, hope that we don't run into the guards. Oh, god dang it, bro.
As a lawbreaker. Of course, it won't happen again. I promise.
I'm 99% sure that clemency is bugged. It does not seem to be working correctly. Not a bad thing. Did I finish all 3 pledges? Did I queue for the wrong dungeon? I think I queued for the wrong stinking dungeon, dude. I did. We didn't need to do that dungeon. I'm such a freaking nub, dude. Dang it. Shush! Why are you so loud? Unnecessary. What do I get for doing this?
Around.
Alien trinkets in Grautwood? Is it this one? No. It's not under Undaunted. Oh. It's gotta be this one, yeah. Just out of curiosity. I am not spending that 1,000 gold. Nope. Let's go do this quick. Because I think that doing this daily will unlock the skill tree for our companion. And I've just completely...
You want to give your gold away? Fine, I'll take your bounty.
It's 46 gold. Eat my freaking butt.
Enough fingers, you might take that coin back.
It's so dumb. Alright, there is a different quest very close by. I mean, we're right here. I mean, how can I just say no?
Oh, I am relieved to see
This
you
lady.
both. I could not say much in my letter, just in case it was intercepted. Izalgo, a cantor from my order, was tending to an exorcism nearby. An escort of Inquisitors accompanied him, but now they are all missing. Izalgo is not the first Twilight cantor to disappear, and the Inquisitor investigations go nowhere. I risk much just talking to you. High Cantor Viti says the Inquisitors have forbidden all contact with you and Zereth Var.
Why?
Especially Zereth Var.
I feel like we're not that bad of people, man.
The Enforcers of Faith have a very specific definition of heresy. I am more concerned about Cantors becoming Dromathra than I am about changing minds. Can you ask around about Izalgo? Perhaps someone here in the trading post saw where he went.
Alright.
Meet me behind the temple northwest of the trading post when you finish. Cantor Izalgo is a Cathay Khajiit, with spotted fur and sweet brown eyes.
Brown chicken, wow.
I suppose it seems too much to hope that he just ran off for a tryst with some honey-tongued local.
Khajiit.
Why must these storekeepers take theft as a personal slight? Your wares are good. It is a compliment. Twilight Cantor. Yes, there's one walking around. Clever-looking little daggy. Is that who you mean? This one might have seen another one in similar dress not long ago, but the memory is fleeting. Must not have stayed long enough to make an impression.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Hey.
This one can't afford to settle with Shanra,
Look at
so
this
he
guy.
takes his business elsewhere. Jode's chariot, what a joke.
I wish I could, like, scroll him around. He is, I've never seen a character like this. Interesting. This is a new quest. This is, like, one of the more recent quest lines. It's akin with, Tan Loren's awful quest line, so I'm hoping this is better. His character, like, hey.
The only one who stopped at this one short-lived sugar stall were thieves. Unless this Twilight Cantor of yours has fingers as light as his own. Ini says so, no such thinger.
This is what we need, man. Like, this is variety in the game, right? Like, I would say 99.9% of the characters in this game just stand there, still-faced, and do nothing. They're either, like, laying up against a wall because they're, like, injured, even though they don't actually look injured at all. Or they're, like, just standing there straight up and down. And, things like this. I know he's kind of half covered up, but about my big head, right? But characters like that, like, that's simple. It's not a complicated thing to put into the game, I don't think. But it's good. It provides just a little bit of variety. It provides character to the character, you know? It's something a little bit more memorable. It stands out. In fact, this quality of character design is so rare in this game that this stuck out like a sore thumb, and I'm appreciative of this. He looks like he's having a rough time, though, I'll be honest.
More questions? Those Inquisitors already treated me like a criminal. I will tell you what I told them so I can get back to my nap. The Cantor moved on. I do not know why. There was never a need for an exorcism here, at least as far as I know.
You met a Twilight Cantor while his name is Olgo.
Perhaps. I told the Inquisitors this person was asking about an exorcism. When no one knew what he was talking about, the Cantor said he was heading for Gold Folly, the mining settlement just south of here. Now move along, Walker, and let me rest.
You got it.
Let us make haste to Gold Folly. We still may be able to save Cantor Izalgo.
Alright, we are going to pick that quest up eventually. I just wanted to knock that out while we were here. I kind of almost don't like doing the quest like that in pieces because it makes it difficult to follow because, you know, so much time in between, I end up forgetting exactly what's going on. Oh, monkeys crossing? I don't know what's up with that monkey on the rock, but I can never attack it. I've been through here so many times, and I almost always stop to try to kill the monkeys for the meat, and this one seems to be bugged out. He's unkillable.
For furnishing, perhaps.
Normally I wouldn't do this daily. I don't think it's worth the time. It's so little worth the time that I don't even know what the reward is for the quest. I think it's just straight gold and XP. And it's a repeatable quest. You basically just like roll through a delve over again. It's rather boring. It's not super exciting.
The might of Allkosh, perhaps.
Now, if there were quests like this inherently built into delves, which there sometimes are. Sometimes you do come across a delve and there's a quest in it, and it makes things a little bit more spicy when you're traveling through it. But like, I think in order to help delves be a little bit more engaging and interesting, it would be nice if every single delve had something. Like, had some kind of little quest. Right, and it doesn't have to be like a back and forth and back and forth. In fact, I think it would be bad if it was a back and forth kind of quest. Just something simple, right? Something like pick up rocks or something. I don't know. Whatever. Like, it would just add a little bit of life, I think, to the delves. They do get a bit boring after a while. And there's really not much of a reason to repeat them either. Which, like, I know that this daily for the Undaunted is essentially trying to get us to repeat ourselves, like, but that's another reason why I kind of don't want to do them again, is because there's not much of a reason to. Like, if enemies in delves dropped, like, more loot, or like, say instead of one boss, I think there's like a couple of delves in the game that have multiple bosses, but I think generally delves only have one singular boss, and the bosses are pretty unimpactful. Like, they're not difficult. They're basically just ads. Like, this is the boss. 2 charged heavy attacks and an ult drop kills the entire thing. Like, it's not super exciting. But with that being said, like, if the bosses were a little bit, like, say there was a couple bosses, like 2 or 3 bosses like that in each delve, and they all dropped, like, better loot. I don't want to say what kind of loot, just better loot in general. Like, a little bit of something something. It should be like a chest opening. Like, it should be like opening an advanced chest. Or an intermediate chest. So, you know, somewhere in between maybe. And you should just get like some random junk, whatever, right? Like some world set pieces or just about anything, really.
From what I recall.
And if there was like 2 or 3 of those bosses inside of each delve, I feel like that would make them much more interesting and engaging. Along with like some goofy little side quest. I'm gonna sell this. I don't think blue's good. I don't think anybody's buying blue. Like, I've been kind of holding on to specific items, assuming that we'll get into a guild store that's going to be selling stuff one of these days. Not happening quite yet, but eventually I think we're definitely going to start selling stuff in the guild stores. Just been sticking it in the bank, right?
that's the faces. Impressive.
Okay, we got a crate. Hold on, there's somebody that wants help in the chat. Thug Rub. Okay. Let's go help this guy with the world boss real quick. I might be dead. Oh my gosh. Holy. I remember this guy. He said he was gonna meet us here. I totally understand what it's like not being able to like get through a world boss, and it's just a bit frustrating because you're like, I want to complete it, but ain't nobody here. So we'll give this guy a little bit extra love. Wherever he is, he said he was gonna meet us here. There he is. He's just light attacking. No wonder he needs help in this game.
Boethra's path leads us to victory.
Just giving him a little hint. I don't know if... I don't know, I have no idea what his deal is. I'm not sure why he was just spamming light attacks, but... I thought maybe he could use like a piece of advice. Told him about weaving auto attacks rather than just spamming them. I didn't check what level he was. He might be fairly new. Isn't there somebody here that's like hiding?
The Hearts of Dunmer are... Stranger, you've picked a bad time to visit Seni. The volcano's burning up the town. You'd think these thick-headed louts would accept some help.
What? Who doesn't want help?
This pissant Dunmer. I know an Argonian named Softscale who can make a salve to soothe the injured, but Spellwright Gervis won't work with him or any Argonian.
Okay.
Because he's the most stubborn creature you'll ever meet. He needs to see these Argonians are on his side. If you want to help, Softscale needs Schult Chiton for his salve. Kill them, and take the Chiton to the Argonian. He's somewhere in town.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Once you've got the Chiton, look for Softscale in the temple. Bad blood.
We don't need to know. It's all good.
Here, Kwama.
Man, everybody's
Miss
hiding.
Kwama. Your pardon. Have you seen any Kwama around?
There's a whole bunch
Maybe
just
west
over
of the
there.
town? If you do, I don't suppose you could lead them to my mine, could you? Yes, when the volcano erupted, my workers got frightened and fled. Now they're attacking anyone who wanders too close. They're usually timid, so a good beating should calm them down. Me? Look at me. I'm hurt. Just beat them a little, then blow this whistle. They're trained to return to the mine.
Beat them a little and then blow this whistle. Wow.
Remember, subdue, then use the whistle. If you don't, they'll just start fighting again. I'll be at my mine west of town. I've got to salvage what I can.
We've got somebody saying some things. He's a bad boy. That's, how do you... Oh. Oh, I don't know. Profane... Wait, profane... It's not hate speech. I guess it's spam. I don't know. This guy... There's somebody saying some really wicked stuff in the chat. I think it's the same guy that was, like, talking smack earlier. But, that's not cool. But I'm not gonna repeat what he's saying, because it's that not cool. Oh, I was supposed to beat on some Kwarma.
You are not of Seni. Your scales bear stains of soot, and you smell of smoke and flame. What brings you here? I offer my gratitude. Please wait. I'll make a poultice to soothe the burns of the injured. I'll need you to use it on them. The Dunmer don't trust Argonians, especially me and my egg sister walks in ash. They fear we'll harm them. You are a stranger, so they may let you heal their wounds.
Doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay.
When you are done, go to Spellwright Gervis. Let him know we made this salve to help. Perhaps he will see we are not his enemy.
If you don't, like, let your family and friends heal you when you're injured, why would you let some stranger do it? I don't really understand that. I failed. I was trying to be fast about it. Dang, dude, I just realized that I paid my bounty earlier, and the guards take your stolen items. I'm pretty sure they took a couple of, like, things that I could have used to reduce my bounty with, and that's an oops. That was, like, a big mistake. Come on, DPS, queue up, brother. Let's go. We waited like a half hour for this dungeon. Maybe not quite a half hour. He's gonna miss it.
Watch yourself.
Yeah. We did get prior queued though, so that's good. Sorry, I don't know what it is about the Shulks, but I like killing them.
Hello.
Hello. Hello? Why are you making humping sounds?
I am obliged to
You have my thanks.
A blessed bounty for potion making.
Hail.
I don't understand why it's not working.
Yes?
There we go. I just had to like really teabag the lady on the ground.
Hello there.
You really got to get up in there. That's it's a weird hitbox.
Accept my gratitude. You have my thanks.
Get all up in there. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have my thanks.
I like how we choose 6 of them and then like all the other injured people just like, sorry, who cares? I'm sorry. I healed enough people for today. Figure it out yourselves. There's enough men and women to make more babies. That's all that matters. The rest of you can die. I've always wanted to make it across there to loot those crates.
You know that, don't you?
Tearing your soul out never fails to amuse me, Gasto. I'll return it to you eventually.
Alright, come on with the door. What are we waiting for? Any chests? I don't see a chest. Look at this old freakazoid. I keep forgetting to replace that ability now. Okay, well, okay. No, 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 the loot, bro! Why would you do that? I'm not even alive. Gimme. Thank you. It was all junk anyway. Every piece is gonna get sold. I guess except for the purple stuff. That's just deconstruction. Now hold on, wait for me. Now I was trying to loot. Mafia, what up, brother? You, sir, are late, buddy. I don't know who you think you are to think that you can just have a life outside of this stream. But this cannot happen again. You play Minecraft? Oh, are you still working on that mod? Nice, dude. Very nice. You playing vanilla? What you guys jumping on? Do you have anything to keep things interesting? I feel like vanilla is so boring. It is modded? What's wrong with the server? Why don't you like it? We are so fast. Missing some quality of life. Yeah. Same. I was just talking about like my life. Missing some quality. Excuse me? Crate? Crate! Thank you. Good lord, that was a freaking hard to reach crate. Love having that Nightblade speed boost, man. Not one of those enemies dropped anything. Dude, we're doing great damage. This speed boost is great too. Goodness. Freaking nerds. Freaking recipe. Oops. Just trying to tell the group that there's a chest here and I choked. It's been in the high 50s today? Yeah. Yeah, it was like 60 something when I was getting out today. It's been really nice. Hell yeah, good time for a speed boost. Oh, I was hoping I was gonna jump way farther. Hot and comfortable to sleep? Wait, what? You sleep hot? That's weird. I feel like most people sleep cold. I don't know, I sleep cold, man. That's what I like. I like cold, but with a big fluffy blanket. It's just comfy. This is not a veteran dungeon. It's so easy. Harper, thank you so much for following. I appreciate you. I'm doing good. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome. Okay. Man, it would have been cool to hit the speed boost. Might get some ice cream. Mafia, didn't you learn your lesson from yesterday? Ice cream makes your belly hurt. Just a little bit. Whoa, holy crap. Why am I so much slower than these guys? There's a chest. Okay. I guess we're doing hard mode. I also don't think they cared about the chest at all. At least one person didn't care about the chest. And that's all it takes.
You should never have come here.
Doing a dungeon in first person, it's so hard. Dude, it is so difficult doing anything in this game in first person. Like, it's not impossible, but the game is meant for third person.
He's gone. He's gone.
Moon
Odin's blessings to you.
I was trying to show these guys where this chest was, but I guess they're not really that interested. He choked. Does he care that little? I think he just rage quit. He just stopped moving down there. Hold on, I gotta ban this bot from Twitch. Hang on a second. Oops. Alright. Dudes, I think we're done with the dailies now. That's all it takes. Yeah, dude, it would be hard as crap to do a dungeon in first person. It depends on the dungeon. There's a lot of things that I think are reasonable. Oh, what did I just do? Just eat a potion by accident? I guess so. The thing about being in first person is you can't see anything around you. So like, all the AoEs, all the flying stuff, all the enemies they're coming in from different angles, like it's really hard.
Why are you here, stranger?
Like a lot of dungeons are really hard in third person.
That Scaleback? I kept my tongue when times were good, but now when the town is weakened, he's suddenly helpful? This is just a trick. Because his people have taken my daughter, Morvani. She was doing chores for me and now she's disappeared. One of the farmsteaders saw that Argonian walks in Ash watching her. Who else could it be?
Dude, what do you think I am, a bat? Like, I don't have friggin' ultrasonic hearing. Freaking act, dude. You hear all the crap going on around you all the time? It'd be impossible to hear everything. It's like literally impossible. I'll tell you what. Tomorrow, remind me, the random daily dungeon we do, doesn't matter what dungeon it is. I don't care if it's like a base game easy dungeon or if it's like one of the newer DLC's Impossible dungeons. I'll try to do it in first person. And I'll inform the team before we do it too. Because I'm kind of done doing dungeons tonight. There's really no reason to do any more. So yeah, remind me tomorrow.
Nonsense.
I'll give it a shot.
We've lived in the shadow of Ash Mountain all our lives. We know its dangers. It was those Argonian savages. Find walks in Ash, then ask that Scaleback where my daughter is. Return Morvani to me. Then maybe I'll see what Softscale wants.
Look for
walks in Ash in the ruins. The three only know what she's doing. We are in words and treaties.
Why'd he say it like that? He said it like she was out there getting, you know, diseases and stuff.
Tired of walking? Very well. Swift as Canarchy.
That's a sick mount, dude. That guy's so fast. If those were not workers. That's a sick whistle.
An inspired find, Tamid.
This is not a good day for Seni, traveler. Yes, I am. Look at this. This is no natural run of lava. These are footprints. A spirit of wrath came through here. Stubborn Givus will not hear my warning. He thinks the eruption caused this.
That's actually really interesting. See, I like it when a quest takes a turn like this, man. It doesn't happen often enough.
As you can see, his daughter is not here. I did see Morvani earlier. The flow of her life takes her to the base of Ash Mountain regularly. I don't know for certain. Just that I saw her walking west out of town. Find her, then perhaps Gervis will listen to me. If you succeed, use this.
What this?
A signal. It's colorful but harmless. If you find Lady Morvani, use it, and I will come to you. Truth falls like a cool rain, carving many channels in the mud. My truth is different from the Dunmers, yet both are still true.
Interesting. You don't hate the Dark Elves, then?
I have no love for them. Do you hate fire for burning down your hut? The fire acts as it must. They saw our huts, and their nature required them to act. I trust a Dark Elf to act as a Dark Elf must.
Huh. I mean, I would argue to say that Dark Elves maybe don't have to act like, you know, racist, hateful individuals, but I like her perspective. See, this is why the Argonians are underrated, man. They're all about the vibes, man. It's only in their nature. What are you talking about, the Dark Elves being racist? Because I don't know. I don't know if that's like something you're born with. I'm pretty sure racism is taught.
Look at all my beautiful Quama. Their beady little eyes, the gentle pulsing of their abdomens. I can't thank you enough. I'm going to have to get the mine back open, of course. Quama are very good diggers, you know. Particularly the workers. So much work to do. I can't let this mine sit idle.
He's got it. Locked in. Dude, yeah, Mafia, think about it, man. Like, have you ever in your life, ever, met a little kid that has not been influenced to a certain extent? Like, you know, display inherent racism? Like, the closest thing to racism that I've ever seen a young kid like display is just asking questions, like just being confused, like why does that person look different? And that's not racism. Like, racism's not born inside of you. It's not like it's not something you just pop out one day and you're like, oh, I hate that person because he's got scales on his skin. It's like, no, it's taught through generations. No, yeah, you're freaking lying, bro. I want proof.
Someone came.
Never. Nah, dude.
Did Father send you? I fell and twisted something. Damn, my ankle.
She'll be fine. She's gonna be okay.
Are you mocking me? Yes, of course I am. I'm trapped by lava flows and flaming shorks, and I can't walk. If I ever get home, I'm gonna drink a whole jar of Sujamma.
I would love to know what Sujamma is.
This was a shrine to the three. I come out here to pray for Mother. She was taken from us a few years ago. She was the sweetest woman I've ever known. Some days I swear I can still hear her voice. Anyway, I was out here when the eruption began. Of course he is. The overprotective Guar.
Wow.
Since we lost Mother, he's tried to run my life for me. I think I'll need 2 bottles of Sujamma when I get home. Forget what Father says.
I'm looking it up. What is Sujamma? ESO. The local Dunmer liquor, Sujamma, is extremely potent, and indulgence results in elevated spirits and diminished mental faculties. Has the kick of a guar, very strong. Alright, well, now we know. You've heard a little kids. I'm not gonna read that, Moff. Especially since that didn't actually come through on the YouTube chat, because YouTube didn't think I should read it either.
You found Gervis's hatchling? Good.
I would argue to say that that child that you're referencing in the chat that shall not be named, probably, most likely, if not a guarantee, had a very strong outside influence from their parents or something like that. Kids at skate parks are wild. Yeah, well, I think kids are sponges and mirrors, man. They reflect the world that that they are living in, the environment that they live in. Tiffany, ain't no worries. I appreciate you hanging out for a little bit today. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. But yeah, Mafia, man, like, kids reflect their environment, man. If they're saying things like that, it's not because they came up with it on their own. There's very little of that. I don't think it's, I don't know. I don't know if that's possible, man.
The Argonian
Maybe it is,
helped you
but
find her.
I have a hard time believing it.
Self-interest and cunning, I'm sure. I'm grateful just the same. Movani means the world to me, ever since her mother was taken from us.
This guy's basically that little kid you're talking about. He's awful.
They have beastly, baser urges. It makes them hard to trust. When the swamp calls to them, they rise up against their neighbors and strike them down. Even the kindest, the most gentle, are not spared from their wrath.
Argonians killed your wife, question mark.
It was before the signing of the pact. The Argonians of Seni still served my neighbors as slaves. Several of them made a break for freedom, and my Renisi, she was just out for a stroll. But today Movani lives, thanks to you.
Yeah,
yes,
man?
well, I thank you for all you've done here today, traveler. My daughter is safe, and I must reluctantly admit that the Argonian may have played a part. May Lord, Mother, and Wizard all guard you on your journey.
Mafia, what in the world does the ocean have to do with any of that? I don't understand that relevance, but maybe I am uneducated. That's a possibility. It's not all relevant. Yeah,
I will watch over you.
Little kids are wild, though. There's no denying that. Like, I feel like little kids in a room with adults versus little kids in a room together, like with a bunch of other little kids, completely different creatures, dude. They get wild. Like, they just go nuts, dude.
A fine ore, Tamid.
Think this guy's gonna be upset that I'm killing all his little pharma?
Something useful or valuable there. Perhaps both.
What am I doing here? It's just collect the Cormac cap. I was looking for something. Ugh. Okay, we'll get it. Hold on a second. Oh, yep, there it is. I do kind of wish parkour was a little bit more, like, user-friendly in ESO.
I always forget what that rune means.
I don't know about you guys, but I freaking love parkour. Like, in a video game, I'll jump and climb on everything all day. Like, as long as you let me, I'll do it. And, I feel like ESO is, like, famously, or more so infamously, directly against any form of parkour at all. They have barriers everywhere. Objects are unbelievably difficult to climb. So, like, if possible at all, right? Like most things are very impossible. It's just like the way the game flows with the movement.
Done, Tommy.
It's like uncomfortable almost. Like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it is really hard to parkour in this game. But when you do, it feels good.
You have the
It's
Guamo
satisfying.
cap?
Yes.
I will not touch it. Yet. Please, take a piece to each of my students. They understand what must be done, and they are ready. After that, meet me at the southern mustering camp.
What must be done?
War has wounded this land. Now it is our turn to sacrifice, so the plain can heal. My students understand this, and are willing.
Here. Yeah.
What do you mean somebody is... Did I just rob him of this? I'm so sorry.
Fragrant.
Welcome, traveler.
I feel bad about that.
Yes, my body will perish.
I feel
but my
bad.
soul will become one with the trees of this place.
It wasn't
The
even
land
good
will bloom
loot.
again. Please, give me the cap.
There was no reason for me to take that chest from that guy. It was a master chest, and he was level 20 something, so he must have failed to unlock it. And I jumped on the chest and took it all, and I feel bad about it. You explore every nook and cranny of a map just to make sure you don't miss any secrets or loot. I do, right? I mean, normally I do that too. I would argue that ESO has very little secrets. Like, I would say a majority of the corners of this map that you could, you know, discover are empty. At the very most, you'll see like a blue book, like a Mage's Guild book or something somewhere. And that's just like a collectible. For
I
skill
stand ready
trees.
to assist Risa. Yes,
But, like-
and I am grateful. When we meet in the next
Pretty much
world,
everything's
tell me
empty,
how
and it's
beautiful
kind of
the land
sad.
became.
It's actually really sad. It's disappointing because like there's look how big this map is. It just an infinite amount of space. It just goes and goes and goes. Could you imagine how much more playtime the developers would be able to squeeze out of their players if they actually filled the world with like more interesting stuff? And by more interesting stuff, I don't mean more little cities and towns. Like, there's plenty of cities and towns. The maps are not empty by any means. But, like, the little divots and crevices and corners, like, just put a backpack in there. Like, something simple, something easy, something small. Like, just put a backpack that has a chance to drop, like, a recipe or something. Or, like, a little camp with, like, a campfire and a torch and a bedroll. Or
Our
that kind of stuff
will be
goes a
the
long way.
water, our bones the soil. I will make this gift, this sacrifice. Trees, plants, one day it will all bloom again. Blood is water, water is life. May the Hist embrace you.
I like the Argonians so much more than the elves. The elves are friggin' miserable. Oh. Well, it is really unfortunate, because I don't know if y'all know what they were doing, but it was maybe just a little bit on the unnecessary side, if I'm being honest, but they were sacrificing themselves in order to help aid the land. And I just don't think they needed to do it, but I respect it. You know? They did it for the love of the earth, for the love of, like, nature. Respect, but lack of understanding. Feel like they didn't need to burn to death. Maybe they were just sick and tired of living with the Dark Elves. They were just like so fed up with everything. Excuse me? Is it necessary? Do you guys have to be so obnoxious? What do I get up here? It might be this way. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, there's a Doman over here too. It's active? Bro, let me get it. Let me get a little bit of that Doman. Where's it at? Wait.
Are we stopping here? It seems a fine place to take
Give me that bread.
sights.
It said it was active. Oh, nobody's here. Yeah.
You have killed many. I have killed you. Fool, you are outclassed.
I remember the first time I stumbled across a Doman. And I was like, ooh, what's this? Piece of candy? And I was excited. I was having a good time. And it was really hard. It was so difficult, dude. I couldn't do it. Excuse me? Wait a minute. It's not in the dungeon. It's behind it. We're gonna run. Excuse me. We're gonna run the whole way there. I don't want to spend that gold. I'm feeling awful greedy today. How's the inventory? Inventory is looking fine, but how's the gold? Down to 400k. I spent a lot of gold on inventory space with the bank, which it's unbelievably expensive to upgrade your bank. What the heck are you, dude?
Believe this. I just arrived from Deshaun. Dethesim sent me. Perhaps you've heard of him? He's the consul for the town of Circamora, the Cirque. I'm here to spread the word and warn people about the Lodos plague.
Wait, what is this? Sucamora? Sucamora these nuts? Is that what the name of the town is called?
It is a terrible sickness that is ravaging the Deshaun countryside. Look, I need to send word to my cousin Dandri. You can find her at the Cirque. Can you take this letter to my cousin? I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, dude,
Thanks
this'll
for your help.
be good.
Make sure
Actually,
you tell my cousin that I'm all right. If you head south, you won't be able to miss the Cirque. Tell her I'll return home as soon as I'm able.
all right, yeah, dude. So Deshaun will be the next place, I think, right? Yes. Deshaun will be the next place that we tackle as soon as we're done here with Stonefalls, which we are literally about to wrap up. I think, yeah, we just have this Sky Shard to collect, I think. Aside from like some Mage's Guild books, but we're gonna ignore those for now. We'll come back one day and pick up all the Mage's Guild books we've missed. But yeah, so Deshaun's gonna be good. We're gonna start prioritizing that. Yeah, with the exception of all the other stuff that we do each day. The dailies.
Sapurat.
I felt like there should have been a book here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Give me this. Give me this. I need it. Dang,
what might you make with that?
I keep thinking I'm gonna end up finding a Kuta, and I never do. It's kind of sad. I've seen a handful of them drop from them like that, but it is not common. Now that I think about it, I wonder if you can get like tempering alloy from doing something like mining ore like that. Because if you can, that would be freaking sweet. Same with like all the other materials, like Drew Wax and whatever else. I don't think you can. I don't think I've ever seen it happen, so I'm assuming it's a no, but maybe it's just like really, really uncommon. I don't think we want to actually go in there. No, we do not. Holy crap. Parkour. Man, it feels good to wrap up a world. There's something super satisfying about collecting that last sky shard and that just being it. Okay, I guess we're not going that way. I thought that was a blue book. Gimme. Bada boom. Wait, what? What? Oh, there's another sky shard. I was so positive that that was it, dude. Wait, what? Do I be tripping? Huh. Crow's Wood. Is Crow's Wood the public dungeon? It is. Alright, well, let's go blaze through this dungeon. I'm talking about run through everything. I don't know how I missed it, but we're gonna get it.
Let us move.
What is this? Daily Battlegrounds? Nah.
Keep your hands where I can see.
Wow, that was aggressive. Okay, if I can remember. I know there's like a right way to do this. But what if we choose the hard way? Right? How much more fun is that? Holy! Well. That dude is sauced. Just stumbling kind of drunk. Check that out.
Jack must like you, Tamit. In life, he never did anything like this for me.
Alright, Crow's Wood, I remember this. It's a weird place, but it should be easy to navigate. Especially since we can just mark this on the map. No wonder I never found that thing, bro. Look at it. Hiding all the way back out in no man's land. There's nothing over here. No worries, Mr. Mafio.
Rosura, give us strength.
Is that loot? Not loot. Alright. That's it. We're good to go. We diddly finished it. 1 skill point gain, 2. That always feels good. Product available. We're not going to buy it because that is unnecessary. I don't think we need to worry about any of that. How many skill? 11? 11 skill points? We need this. Radiant Oppression deals more damage. I want. Boom. I do have all the passives. That's good. What does this do? For 3... Wait. When activating an Adric Spear ability, gain minor protection for 3 seconds. Reducing damage taken by 5 seconds. I think I permanently have minor protections, don't I? Yeah, I do. From the ring. So, we do not need that. Which is why I don't have points in there. We're going to spend these skill points real quick. Increases the healing effectiveness of your restoring light abilities by up to 6% in proportion to the severity of the target's wounds. This doesn't heal, does it? It does. When standing in your own cleansing ritual, gain minor mending. Increases healing done. Do I get minor mending from this? I do. But it would give it to teammates, too. I don't know if that one's necessary. I don't know. I think we can pass up on those. It's a lot of points just for very minimal impact, if any. Plus, I'm not a healer, so at the end of the day, do I really need that? Alright, we need this. We have all that. And that. And Alchemy's the last one. Aside from the Keen Eye, Alchemy's the last one. Potions last 10% longer. Allows the use of up to 3 reagents. Reduces duration of negative effects of potions. Let's prioritize that. Let's do laboratory use. And then, man oh day, are we so close. We're so close to having all the skill points. Not all the skill points, but we have a lot of skill points now. I still would like to put Keen Eye on. I think that would be just a convenient thing to have. It's totally unnecessary, especially since I'll just start ignoring stuff after a while. But I think we're well situated. There's a handful of things I'm going to need skill points for still, though. Like, obviously, it'd be nice to just take every passive in the game. Even if I'm not going to make use of it, having points for it would be nice. I'm thinking, what is 16 by 3 is like 12 and 15 is going to be 5 skill points just from that, plus a public dungeon, which is 6. So you could say maybe on average 6 points per world. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 6 is like 36 more skill points. I'm thinking by the time we finish the Ebonheart Pact. Ebonheart? Ebonheart? I think it's called Ebonheart. We'll have, if not most of the things that we need. Telvanni Peninsula is technically not part of this though, so we might not do this yet. I'll probably save this until a little bit later. That way we can, we'll do all like the DLC stuff as we go. But it'll be like Deshaun, and then Shadowfen, and then the Rift, and, sorry. Deshaun, then Shadowfen, then Eastmarch, then the Rift, and I think Vardenfell comes last. I think. And then that's the whole pact. Man, I feel like we haven't made a ton of progress on this pact for a while. Like, we've gotten 1, 2, 3 zones done now, and 2 of them were super tiny. It's been slow going progress, but we're making it. There's really no reason to rush, man. In fact, I think that we could probably jump into making a new character rather soon. Sometime sort of kind of soon. I think that'd be fun. Just to try to spice things up. We are not going to do the entire freaking world on every single character we make. That's unnecessary. and a little bit unreasonable. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. If we do repeat things on other characters, we'll probably just end up skipping dialogues. I don't love skipping dialogues because I like to listen to stuff. I like to involve myself in the lore, but if we've already listened to it, we already know about it, then why listen to it again? You know, it'll just speed things up a little bit, make some faster progress. Oh, let's clean up this inventory real quick, and then I think we're gonna wrap this up today, because we're at a very convenient place to do that. That's junk. I'm gonna keep that ring. Boop, boop. Yeah. Ooh, man, we're so close to getting enchanting to level 50. Once enchanting's level 50, we're going to blow through some mats, and we're going to enchant our armor. Armor that we're, like, for sure keeping. For sure, for sure. Noble Duelist Sword. Just such a slow crawl for enchanting, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're sitting there on enchanting like that. It's been a freaking journey for that skill tree for some reason. Alright. Yeah, dudes, anybody that's new, if you do not know, or if you know, aren't new and you just don't know anyway, we have a Discord. The link to that's down below. I don't talk about it too often. I normally say it like just at the end of the stream. So if you're here now and you don't know, there you go. It's a link down below. It's fun, dude. Nice time with the community. It's just hanging out, big chilling. There's channels for everything. There's food, there's outdoors, there's video games for all sorts of different things. Whatever your little heart desires, you can chat about it in there. It's a good time. Lots of memes and gifs. That's fun too. We have Twitch and YouTube as well. So if you're on either of those, you can pick your fancy, you know, whatever you care to sauce on, you can do that there. And subscribing's cool too. Yeah, you thought I was gonna forget this time, didn't you? No, I didn't. All right, guys, thank you very much for hanging out. I really do appreciate you. You guys are fantastic, and I hope to be able to catch you tomorrow for more 1 a.m. EST. That's what we do. If you have questions about the schedule, let me know. The schedule is posted in Discord and on the channel, but there's subject to change. Updates happen in Discord. Good night, everybody. Take it easy.
It's hard to leave with you still on my mind. To pack my things and leave it all behind. We better find out why we do the things we do. It took me some time, but I realize now it's all it's all